Hello, gamers. Hello, noobs. With me is player who has established a national holiday. That's right, you know what I'm talking about. The Strom Day. To quote Rose, Strom Day is my favorite day to exist. Current MVP, the most ferocious VC player who will always make you rest him. When I started out, I was thinking of him as the scariest spy, the president of Stromdinavia. Strom.
Scandinavia. That's a new one.
Stromdinavia, yep. It was something said by Ambition.
Well, that's
So,
interesting though. Usually people don't count the Netherlands in Scandinavia, but
alright, let's jump into the game. Let's see what we have here. 1.1 is Mig, Starcrush, RC, Zanderhaug, Altva, and Wolf Bloodwitch. So we already have picked 1.1 and 1.2. And let's see what RC has for us. RC is just picking 1.1. Taking 1.1 back, so...
I just picking. I mean, that's kind of guessing well though. You look at 1.1, 1.2, that's already guessing well, and now 1.3.
You know, if I would be
Uh,
Zanderhaug, I would probably off-pick RC and Wolf Bloodwitch here.
that wouldn't be a bad pick, yeah.
But then you're racing Dark Rush because of 1.2, so you... Yeah, I don't know if I would like RC from Zanderhaus POV, because he's racing Voa, and that means that you don't really have a lot of teams from my POV if I'm Zanderhaug, because this has only three possibilities, right?
Yeah, I would say like it's really hard to pick in that position now as Senderhawk because you can't
Oh,
really do an unpick because it's a mega PR claim at this point, in my
and
opinion.
he's off-picking Mick and Wolf Bloodwitch.
That's
Why?
definitely a pick.
Hmm, an interesting pick.
That is a pick, yes.
So, what is he claiming? He likes Starcrush. I mean, Starcrush will be picked. Yeah, and Starcrush is instantly picked. Is RC picking right hand side? Or is he adding?
Uh,
Starcrush and Mig. 1.4 is...
I would say he's probably adding.
Yeah, he's gonna add and then... What is
I
going to
was,
be 3.1 and if... Let's assume that everyone adds the
I
1
am
plus 1.
mostly curious about Wolf's pick here though.
Wolf's pick. Alright.
Yes, because
Because
if
of
you look at
1.4.
1.2, Wolf is not an ad here. Like Wolf should be accusing this because he doesn't want to see M1 plus M2 hammer.
Alright, yes, I agree with that. So Wolf Ludwig picks Vaw and Zanderhaug? It would be a funny pick, but I guess this would be logical. Starcraft and Xander maybe. But this is 2.1.2, so
Yeah,
no
you
thank
can do that
you.
definitely. RC and Xander.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Xander
that's
and
more interesting.
RC with
That is more interesting.
1.3? Yeah, because
With
it assumes
1.3
that
resting
Vaw is a
Voa.
spy. It just spies Vaw. 2.1
You
spies
think so?
Vaw. Yes, because
Or 2.1?
of the...
Yeah, 2.1. I thought you meant 1.3. Yeah, no, that point 1 definitely kind of spies Voa.
Yep. And now we see Mick. So Mick is off picking RC and I could be seeing Square from Mick's POV here. So adding is alright. What do you do, Star Crush? Adding. And RC. RC is not being added. It's not being picked. I don't think so. What do you pick, RC?
Yeah, let's see.
By the way, is it the first game for RC to play? I'm not sure.
No, no. He played in a game I played in, so I know for sure this is at least his
Oh,
second.
okay. He's playing from team number 3, the Walter Juniors, and they are currently tied on second spot with the Spirit of Bassam, Kitty Cats, and the Walter Juniors. So you have 3 people tied for second place right now. I mean, 3
Who
teams.
are who are Kitty Cats and Spirits players here?
It's Team 6 is... let me see. It should be. I honestly don't know. I can't find the players. Starcrush. Starcrush is from Team 6. The Kitty Cats.
Star Crush. Okay.
So, oh, RC is stalling the pick. And he's adding.
Stalling
Alright.
to that. That is definitely something.
I was I was
He was
prepared
thinking
for
about
him
it.
to yeah,
He's like,
I was prepared for him to off pick
hmm,
something. I was just waiting
am
for
I
him to
liking
off pick.
this?
Xander,
Now,
Xander's adding surely. But and then RC is being pressed on fail because of 1.4. Or at least he's being picked on 3.1 by Voa. So Voa.
yeah, RC should be picked, I think.
Right
3.1 if this
left
fills.
hand side and RC or zigzag? Probably left hand side and RC, I would pick.
I would definitely pick Wolf and RC and then one of
Yeah, this should be picked,
the
but
others. Like, who cares?
if you go with if you're VAR VT and you see
Mhm.
2.1, right? This is accusing one. Yeah, so because of 2.1, I feel like VAR VT should prefer Mick out of Starcrush Mick. Just because, you can think that she's accusing 1.5.
Yeah, no, Wolf picked full anti. Yeah,
So she didn't add to that M1. Do people reject?
but she doesn't like it.
Okay, that's surprising. Oh, and she picks zigzag. That's interesting. So she
Okay,
was
well, that's,
accusing. She's claiming that she was accusing M1 plus one,
yeah.
which
So
is
she's also
fine.
blaming Xander as a spy there.
Which is,
This is
mm,
definitely like,
I feel like
Xander should not be happy here.
Xander should not be picked for 3.1, 3.2 definitely. But after that, I think he could get some chances, but wouldn't pick Voa here.
The thing is, if I'm Xander here, I'm saying Mick should be on M3 after this pick.
Make should be and another again two approves, and you can see that it's completely different people. The people who rejected 3.1 were actually approving 3.2, which is funny if you think about it. And it's not square. You can't go anti-uppers. Hmm. And Starcrush
And
is rejecting
why is
that.
everyone so quiet? It's annoying. Can't
I,
make any social reads like this.
I'm curious, like, why is Starcrush rejecting 3.2? Does he reg Mick? Does he think that Mick is res? Or does he want to see
Uh,
something with Xander? But why?
well, it could very well be that he's not allowing Wolfblood to accuse the team. Like, he might not see that Wolfblood is
Yeah.
claiming to accuse
Ah,
one
that
plus
could be.
Hammer, and he thinks, okay, she accused him one, and
Hmm.
now she wants to pick him one. Like, I'm not allowing that. That could be what's happening there.
Yeah, I can see that. And now the wolf is being removed, but RC is being picked all the time. I guess we will see a team in M3 with RC.
Yeah, which is fair enough.
So RC. This pick, by the way, is accusing him once. 1-1-1-1-3. And 1-2. Like, this is claiming complete bottom ones. And we go into fail,
Okay,
so yeah, people have to
and
rush
now
Wolfie here.
they kind of have to. I think, yeah, but they also kind of have to start chatting now. I think because
At
it's critical.
last.
So now we will see. People will LPR. Wolfie is res. Yep, there we go.
Okay. Oh, three people at the same second.
Interesting that Xander is the first one to res Wolfie, by the way, because Wolfie is kind of in the. I don't really like Xander team this game.
Xander and Wolfie. What teams could they possibly share with Mig? But Mig picking 3.3 is very interesting. Like, it's accusing all of them once.
I mean, could it? It could be the zigzag that doesn't pick. So that's Wolfie, Mick, Xander, and RC.
Mm. It could be like, I want to listen to
Something like
Va
that,
and
maybe.
Starcrush. Yeah, let's try to socialize people. Can I get any useful info? Okay, we can ignore Wolfie. All of us has played very poorly. Merclean, no, you may not. We did some. Xander is silent. Oh, So there is this thing that I've
Yeah.
noticed about Xander. The
Hmm.
last two games he played, and he was a PR on every single one. He was very chatty in crit. He was saying stuff
Yeah.
like, "I will guide you. You can feel safe with me," or
That's
things like
definitely, yeah.
that.
I think that's right. Like Xander tends to out a lot of info when he's Merlin.
Yeah, and now he's completely silent.
It's kind of sus.
So is he solving? Well, he could be at last a VT who just has no idea what's going
I mean,
on.
he did res Wolfie though. He was the first one to res Wolf.
And he was the first one, yeah, Sturas Wolfie. Our crush is picking Voa and Wolfie. So that's interesting because we were talking about you mentioned the team anti Starcrush and Voa. So if
Hmm.
this would be two spies, that would make sense that, for example, Morgana Starcrush wants to involve Voa into the game.
That
But
would make sense, yes. But
to pick
it,
Voa
again,
over RC or Meg?
this is very much a fuck Xander game. Like Xander should be really worried after this pick.
Yeah, I feel like Starcrush should be trying to involve Mick or RC, preferably even RC because Mick was the one to pick that 3.3.
I also it's always kind of hard to see if people like when they have chat like Radiant Cowbells says saying Aldora has played very poorly on his teams. And to me that is kind of resting Woa, but you might also see it as shading him, kind of spying him. But to me it sounds very much more like this guy is a member of the resistance, but he's playing bad.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, because he's trying to involve him into the game, but he doesn't really say anything. Like, what does it mean has
Yeah,
played very poorly on his team? What's his team? Like, you're talking to him and, like, you're trying to give him a hint that step up your
yeah,
game, whatever the fuck that
definitely.
means.
But it could also be him trying to shade Woa. Hard to tell
RC
sometimes.
picks Xanderhog. People avoid picking Mick, and they like to pick into. Okay, I actually like the idea between. Oh, and
Okay,
it's approved.
that's
I,
an app.
I like the pick. It's being approved.
That's definitely a statement though. That Xander gets gas. Like
Wow.
that's a pretty good PR claim.
And Xander is repicking. I think Mick is about to be rest. Because Xanderhawk will be approving, or RC is gonna approve again. But then I can see Starkrish and Voa forming, or Voa being rest. It just depends, because it could also be bottom.
Could be bottom, you
But
say.
I don't know. I don't feel like I like bottom because of 1.1. It's like not a lot of. They don't
Yeah,
did a
1.1 would
lot of
definitely be
chat.
weird if you see your spies.
Yeah. And they
You
approve,
don't have
yeah.
M1 hammer or M2 hammer.
So
It's
I
kind
can
of
see
too
Meg
passive to
being
pick.
crushed in a second. Yet to be frank, I'm just gonna foresee the future and mark
These two
Meg
are
as
best.
Raz. Yeah, because we can see that it's gonna be Wolfie and Meg, and then we will see Thunderhawk RC versus Starkrush and Voa. Yeah.
I'll say if it does turn out to be bottom, I think spies misplayed in M1. Like these two M1s, 1.1, 1.2 are too
Yep.
passive. If bottom is the team.
Yeah. I agree with that. But then 1.4 is Racing Starkrush. I really don't like 1.4. But maybe it's correct. It would be correct if Xander is a spy from his POV, the rest. Hmm. But then maybe no. I was thinking for a second about left hand side and RC, but that was 3.1, and people didn't like that.
Yeah, they're definitely in trouble with
I
that.
like. I feel like
Also,
RC is PR. You know, Voa is a spy. Oh, wait a second. Starkers is
okay.
spying Voa. All right. So maybe spies are just not sure what to build. But Starcraft wouldn't be Morgana playing like this if it would be two spies. I really don't like bottom. I really don't. But
Okay, yeah, I mean that means it's just not bottom.
because Wolfie said that Voa, you have to approve or you're a spy. Then you did 1.5. I didn't play poorly on bottom. You did 1.5, but well, then 1.4 is kind of forcing to pick Star Crush after 1.2.
Go pick up left hand side.
Yeah, picking up left hand side, but
That
then
wouldn't
who's
be
the
smart.
ad? Claiming 3.1? No, it would be claiming left hand side and Xander, but Xander just approved. I mean, is he claiming 3.1? Starcrush is spying Voa. Voa is spying Starcrush back. 3.1 was rejected by RC, and RC approved Xander. And
Yep,
Xander approved RC back, so Voa has no teams.
that is indeed kind of a rough position to be in if you're Woa.
What team is Starcrush claiming? Is he claiming right hand side? Because he can start claiming right hand side.
Okay, I'll tell you this, Wolfie. 3.3 has exactly one rascal, and it's Percival.
Oh, 3.3 has
Okay.
exactly one res roll. Wait.
Uh,
Oh, okay. I mean, so he says that it's singled. Doubled. I mean, doubled.
doubled. Yeah, I think so.
Well, it makes sense given that
So
he
he's
approved
calling. He is
4.4.
actually calling for anti-Woa Star Crush
Or
in a way.
perhaps he's calling for right hand side.
Well, or right hand side. Yeah.
By third person. But Mick isn't active at all. He didn't say anything. He just said Wolf Res.
Whereas, yeah, I mean that's kind of lazy. I already see two other people spying guessing Wolf.
So it looks like Vaw didn't spy Starcraft back. Mick is completely AFK. Vaw is approving a
Yeah,
team that
honestly,
has no ads.
I don't really see how Mick is silent as a guess after picking M3. He should have some
Still
more
try.
info than just Wolf as
Still,
guess.
I'm liking right hand side as of right now. Because then M1s actually makes sense. So Mick is the spy off picking to Raz,
Okay, yeah.
which makes sense. Starcraft is picking a bad M1, like, assuming it
Okay,
might be
Mick is
Merlin.
guessing Xander.
Mick is raising Xander. Oh, what did what's the team he's claiming? So Mick
I
is
have
raising Xander.
to.
It's anti-Starcraft and Voa that he's claiming. So after
Yeah, it
Mick,
can't be zigzag really because
yeah,
that was picked.
this should
Yeah,
be picked. Xander and RC should be slammed right now. When Mick says that Xander is res, this should be just slammed. There's no other pick.
there's a possibility that RC
Voa and
is the guess,
Voa.
but wrong about Xander.
Wrong about Xander, but then Mick? Starcraft and Voa are spying each other. At least Starcraft is
Uh,
spying Voa.
yeah, actually it can't be zigzag. I said that and instantly forgot it again.
Wolfie, I
Okay, yeah.
trust you in picking correctly. I would just slam
Okay,
Xander, Hulk, and RC. It's just a
that
team
seems
that
like
makes the
fair pick.
most
Yeah.
sense.
I mean, it's also a team that's been apt by at least one rest, right? Because there's
Yeah,
Spy,
to that.
Bo, and Star Crush, and they both apted. So
You see, there's
at
left
least
hand
one rest.
side. Left hand side
Yeah.
is pick approved by Voa, and that means Meg is looking kinda more res than Voa, definitely, and then Meg is resting Xander.
Yes, but Mick is also spied by Wolf.
Did she spy him? Okay, Xander, who do you want? Mick doesn't seem to want to open his mouth, and then Mick says Xander rest. It's
Yeah.
funny because he goes like Wolf rest, Xander rest.
Yeah, Mick is definitely really lazy if he's
Oh,
yes.
I don't see how SK has not info to pick up a team and why you only force Voa to do it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Alright, Mr. PR.
okay. Wolf is his Merlin then, isn't she?
But if Wolf is Merlin, then RC is a spy. I
Yes.
mean, it seems like RC is a spy because of this pick. Poor Wolfie. Okay, I'm gonna GM Wolfie.
To be fair, it could also be a case of Wolfie being Percival. And
Wait.
oh,
Oh.
okay. I was wrong.
Uh, what did just happen?
What?
So why is Mick racing Xander? Why is Starcrush spying Voa?
Oh dear.
You know what's funny that we said that it's going to be Voa and Starcrush against Xander and RC,
Yeah. I mean, I
and
was wrong about this entire game then apparently.
and then we kinda said that it's gonna be Wolfie and Mick to res. and they will fight between each other. So I have no idea how is Mick harassing Xander and how is Starker spying Voa.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to follow this game as a spectator and find clean here because
We
spies are
we
just
were very
Rasputin's fucking up.
close. We were very close to finding clean.
At one point, yeah, but after Mick has his Xander, we were
Yes.
just absolutely confused. Like,
Yep.
okay, Xander has to be gas then.
All right. I guess
I thought
Russ
I
are
thought Wolfie
going
was
to.
actually PR, but apparently she's just 3T.
There's
To be
gonna
fair,
be some Russ blame attribution.
I think Wolf played well this game though. Not gonna lie.
2.1, good
Yeah,
accuse, I think.
exactly.
3.1 is a good reject from Wolfie. That's why
Yep.
people hated 3.2, for example,
3.2
because
Xander.
it's Dark
Mick.
Rush. I mean,
Uh,
I don't know.
yeah, it's not the worst. It's not the worst pick. It's if your read is that you were wrong about them one, then you can definitely
Mm.
pick that.
All right, I guess this is it.
Yeah,
Thanks for
I guess so.
coming, and see you
Of
guys
course,
next time.
absolutely.